Hey everyone, happy Tuesday, and as always, really glad to see you all here for the VR News Roundup, covering not only the major stories, but those getting less attention to give them a platform. Today we have a ton to go over. We have some, including Walking Cat disappearing, a new publication you're gonna want, Minecraft VR, the Oculus Quest disappearing, and much more. But first, let's start with the eulogies. We hardly knew you. Echo VR, perennial esports king, staple of the Oculus Quest, and my go-to game if I want to rupture my eardrums in the low-level lobbies.
I'm 6!
But this isn't a eulogy to Echo VR, instead, it's to Echo Combat. Echo Combat, for those unfamiliar, is the fun but not creepy uncle of Echo VR, a first-person competitive zero-gravity combat shooter. Here you're gonna play a badass armed-to-the-teeth robot with an array of weapons and abilities as your team of 4 competes in objective-based zero-gravity matches. It's an absolute blast on PC VR, but in a recent devlog, the developers have confirmed that they are not working on porting Echo Combat to the Oculus Quest, and we'll let everyone know if that ever changes. Thinking about it, it makes sense. Echo VR just came out of early access, and it's clear they want to make it as great as possible, and Echo Combat development for the Oculus Quest would just be a very large endeavor. Additionally, with Onward, both Pavlov and Hyperdash through SideQuest, and a game coming soon that I can't talk about, the first-person shooter multiplayer genre is getting pretty crowded with great titles, and I wish them all the best because Echo VR is rock solid on it, but we'll see you later, Echo Combat. Nope, not the end, because one last eulogy for one of the greats. Walking Cat, a monster leaker phrasing who is one of the first to give us glimpses of the Oculus Quest 2, mysteriously and quickly disappeared from Twitter. But halfway through editing this video, like usual, new info came out that made me re-edit this entire segment, and this news is Walking Cat only used one of his 9 lives. Under a new handle, Walking Cat is back, having a DMCA takedown being the reason for the restart. Give him a follow, it's not often, but when there is VR news to leak, we can count on the cat. Real quick, in our last quickie story, who here likes to read? That's right, there is still printed material out there, who would have thunk it? But check this bad boy out. VR Trend Magazine is an enthusiast-driven publication driven by the manly, mustachioed, the bearded bard VR. The VR Trend Magazine is a community-driven content platform, so all content is written by members of the community. The magazine will be roughly 52 pages, issues mail out every other month, and digital copies are available. They currently have over 50 contributors already, and if anyone is interested in submitting content, they can send an email over at info@vrtrendmagazine.com. I'm a backer of this already, I'll link their Patreon in the video description. I cannot wait to see a community-driven magazine like this giving me real old school vibes when I actually liked reading Game Informer. Rest in peace, GameStop. But let's talk a little bit about the PSVR. I have seen lately, by more than a handful of people, some dissatisfaction of the quantity of new PSVR titles coming out lately. I get it, we all want new shiny toys, and hopefully this is the week to get some surprises. Announced on the PlayStation blog this week, new reveals and updates on upcoming games, as well as a VR-focused PlayStation Store promotion. Over the next few days, we'll get spotlights on new upcoming games coming to the PlayStation VR, including some announcements and updates for previously revealed PSVR titles. To start, here are the titles going on sale: Arizona Sunshine, Astrobot, Blood and Truth, Borderlands 2, Everybody's Golf, Farpoint, Firewall Zero Hour, LA Noire, Superhot VR, Tetris Effect, and Until Dawn Rush of Blood. It's not a bad list. And the first new title announced for PSVR is to many people's joy, Minecraft VR, a new update that will allow you to enjoy the game fully in VR. For existing owners, this is going to be a free patch. New owners will have it once the game is fully updated. This is also going to use DualShock 4 controllers, so no Move controller support. Either way, it's good to see some updates to PSVR. I don't give it nearly enough attention, mostly because I refuse to buy a PlayStation just to try it out, but I'm looking forward to Sony being in the VR game and eventually maybe giving Facebook some competition. Let me know your thoughts. But let's talk about that Thanos snap in the Oculus Quest disappearing off the shelves. I know many of those who have been trying to purchase one for a long time and are feeling the burn here, but those looking for an Oculus Quest on many retail sites are seeing the headset listed as discontinued. This was found at US retailer B&H Photo Video and UK retailer Overclockers. Hell, on the Target website, it doesn't even come up anymore when you search it. David Heaney of Upload VR did speak with a sales representative from a different UK retailer and was told that the Quest was marked as end of life, with no further shipment scheduled. So what does this mean, and why is everyone I speak to confused by this news? I got no idea. This was of course the same exact thing that happened to the CV1 right before the launch of the Oculus Rift S. Seeing the prices leaked for possibly the Oculus Quest 2, it looks to either be a lateral move in every sense or an upgrade in many, leaving the Oculus Quest in a similar state to the CV1. No official Oculus announcements have come about this, but expect 9/16 to be big news for VR. I can't wait. And let's talk about this going around, as honestly opinions were either amazing or very doubtful. Very little middle ground, but instead of just what this is, why did it get so much attention to start? Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is a Nintendo Switch racer that uses physical RC cars. The catch here is the players use their Switch to drive remote control cars around a virtual racetrack that will appear on the Switch's screen. Nintendo describes a lot of aspects better than I could ever. The physical cart responds to boost in-game and in the real world, stops when hit with an item, and can be affected in different ways depending on the race. Players place gates to create a custom course layout in their home where the only limit is their imagination. Race against Koopalings in the Grand Prix, unlock a variety of course customizations and costumes for both Mario and Luigi, and play with up to 4 players in local multiplayer. In reality, each racer, there only being 2 right now, Mario and Luigi, are expensive at $100, and good luck I think finding many the room in their house for this to be a daily driver. So why did this sweep our VR and AR social feeds with such a frenzy? Personally, I think it's just the Nintendo magic. Starting with the Nintendo Labo, yes, I'm going there, which also had very mixed opinions on it. However, it was undeniable that it had a wow factor, and it was not only a different take, but a real clean and perfect take on what they were attempting. Besides how we never speak of Labo, I have literally never seen when Labo launched a shelf without a sold out sign for it. Nintendo took an AR concept and made it look effortless. If this actually turns out to be what we're seeing here, that's to be determined. But it's a reminder that we can never count Nintendo out of innovating, and it's things like this that make you wonder what they could pull off if they ever actually got into VR. Let me know your thoughts. Let's end this all on a quick shout out to the amazing team behind Ilysia, an upcoming VR MMO that currently has launched its Kickstarter and is already over 50% of the way there. Also, I can be clear here, Ilysia and Zenith both look boss. Both provide something different, and I cannot wait to play both. Zenith had an amazing run of over $250,000 in funding, well deserved, and it is Ilysia's time to shine for their Kickstarter. In this one, players will travel alongside one another as they quest and explore a multitude of unique areas. Each area contains area bosses, dungeons, caves, large outdoor cities, all the things that you would expect from an MMO. Ilysia allows players to explore each area without limits, as you can climb rocks and trees and explore cave systems. It is all free open experience. While exploring, players will discover secrets and treasures, which will include unique armors, weapons, and items that the players can use, trade, or sell. And this is all going to be available on the Oculus Quest, which to me, I can't believe how well it's looking on the Quest. I've linked their Kickstarter in the video description. Yes, more things to spend your money on, I know, but they are an amazing team who I've been with since it started and can tell you from where it was to where it is now, my faith is in these guys to get it done. Check it out and let me know your thoughts. But that is, of course, the end of today's video. There was a ton of stories today. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss an upload. Come say hey in the Discord if you haven't joined already. And as always, see you next time, Space Cowboys.
Bang.